And now, introducing the Braves from Donna High School. Number 1, junior, Ariana Contreras. Number 2, sophomore, Chloe Molina. Number 3, junior, Anaisa Orozco. Number 4, senior, Megan Garcia. Number 5, sophomore, Anaisa Garcia. Junior, Brianna Quezada. Junior, Bianca Quezada. Number 9, junior, Eileen Gallegos. Number 10, senior, Amber Marroquin. Number 11, junior, Nicole Rodriguez. Number 14, junior, Miranda Zapovar. And number 17, junior, Monica Guerrero. And now, your Mercedes Lady Tigers. Number 1, senior, Beta Diaz. Number 2, sophomore, Karime Zamora. Number 3, senior, Yazzie Gonzalez. Number 4, senior, Jessica Cabrera. Number 6, Roslyn Rodriguez. Number 7, junior, Delilah Ramirez. Number 8, senior, Jenna Rincon. Number 9, senior, Bethany Clausner. Number 10, senior, Erin Ramirez. Number 13, junior, Natalia Clausner. Excuse me. Number 14, sophomore, Mika Vento. And number 15, junior, Miranda Mendoza. The Lady Tigers are coached by Cynthia Wardham and assisted by Stephanie Flores, Christy Leal, Chriselle Gonzalez, and Alexis De Leon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 32 class 32 5A volleyball. It's beginning the second half of the season as the Donna Lady Bravettes come into Mercedes to face the Tigers. Donna currently sits third in the 32 5A standings with a 5-2 record. Mercedes is 1-6, picking up their first victory over Donna North over the weekend. Top 4 teams make it to the playoffs. Big game for Mercedes. Donna's 2 losses in the district have come to Brownsville Veterans, who's 7-0, and then to Ed Couchelsa, who's 6-1. Both of those matches went to 5 sets. Second half of the season should be a good one as Coach Viesca looks at some opportunities to find some weaknesses, got that first time with them. So we shall see. Bethany Klausner should open up the serving for the Lady Tigers. Again, both of these teams, even though the records are far apart from each other, the records don't always say everything. Mercedes has played some tough matches. They've gone toe-to-toe with the top teams in the district for a set and a half, and sometimes they have a tendency to get down a little bit and get put away. But over the weekend against Donna North, everybody pitched in. It wasn't just a one-person show. Several hitters were performing well, and they pulled that one off in 4, while Donna was in Brownsville and went 5 sets before falling to the undefeated Brownsville Veterans. We see a lot of firepower here in this match. We're getting ready, underway. First set 0-0 here in Mercedes. Donna versus Mercedes. Mercedes serving. Bethany Clausney. Sets a little bit behind Nicole. She gets it up there. She moves over to the middle. There's a bump set to the outside. Into the net by Erin Ramirez. I tell you, Erin can really put the ball down. Oh, it was my bad. I'm on a bad angle there. I didn't see that. 1-0 Mercedes. Pushing the second row back. There's a bump set to Nicole on the outside. She'll run over to the middle. She's their middle blocker out here. There's a ball to the middle. Mika Vento with a block. I'll tell you, there's a battle we're going to see right there. Mika Vento's a sophomore, number 14 for Mercedes. Nicole Rodriguez is number 11 for Donna. They're going to go at it head-to-head right here. That was a good block. We just went off the outside and landed. There's a third serve. Nicole goes up, hammers it. There's a good save by their libero. And they're putting it back out, but just a little too long. That was Jessica Zepeda who showed how much strength she had after a good save by the libero Jenna Rincon. Good serve by Donna. That was going to be a free ball. Gotta love the way they're positioned back. There's a tip ball a little bit too long by Nicole. She saw she had the outside open on that single block, but it went long. 3-1. Here's Delilah Ramirez serving from the opposite side. We call it the weak side. Goes to Megan Garcia, the libero. Good bump set right there. Nicole with a little, that's called a rollover shot. She just kind of puts her hand on top of it, gets some spin on it, and puts it away. It's a little bit softer of a shot. And when you're up higher in the air, it'll drop pretty quick. There's a jump serve. Good pickup at libero. To the middle, Vento to the outside. Drops it right on the line. What a beautiful tip there by Mika Vento. She's just a sophomore. She can swing, and as you can see there, she has a good touch. Taking that ball, not challenging Nicole with that, and just going to the outside. Oh, you know, you play the full court, you may as well use the whole court. There's a serve, dribbles over the net. 5-2 Mercedes. We've seen this quite often with the Tigers. They come out strong. Libero with a beautiful serve. Jenna Rincon pushing Donna's back row back farther. There's a ball back set. Nope, hit a middle. All right, that was Bianca Quesada. She's her twin sister Brianna, number 6, plays out here. They can both light it up. But that serve that kill went a little long. There's a ball to the outside. Nicole puts it into the net. 7-2 Mercedes. Expect one more point, we'll get a timeout. But that's just me guessing. Here's Rincon with another serve. Nicole took a little bit off that. That kill went long. Actually, on that last swing, that was Chloe Molina. Here's Nicole with the serve. Hits the top of the net there. Good save, keeping it up. There's a free ball for Donna. Good pass to the middle, to the outside. 4 hits. Number 5, Clarissa Garcia. Got a perfect set, just put it into the net. 8-3 Mercedes. Oh, blocked, but went outside. It's a beautiful, beautiful ball by Chloe. Went on the outside of the blockers. The blockers were able to block it, but pushed it back outside. Donna gets a point out of that. 8-4 Donna. There's a back row attack. Megan Garcia right there to pick it up. Ball goes all the way to the outside. And there goes Bianca Quesada with the kill. You got to see her form when she goes up. That attack arm comes back like she's pulling on a bow and arrow. The front arm is aimed at the ball, following the path of the ball. She rotates her hips, and then she just follows through. And she just explodes with that. Beautiful ball there. You'll see with her, as she gets confident, she'll swing harder and harder. Here's a back set. That was for number 4, Jessica Cepeda, the lefty. We're watching some pretty good offense and defense. Oh, there you go. Another point for the Lady Tigers. They have a 9-5 lead. And here comes Jessica Cepeda, the lefty. If y'all can see her, her nails are painted a bright white out there today. She said she had them done today and was hoping she didn't break them. Good bump set. Bianca Quesada with a softer kind of spike. Nice save. Ball at the net. There's a push over. She hit that one a little bit harder. Oh, Bianca with the left-handed little tip. Now they're pushing them back. I'll tell you, the ball's all over the place. And there's another point for Mercedes. They're up 10-5. 10-5 here lead for the Lady Tigers. Jessica Cepeda with that left-handed serve will come again from the weak side. Just a little bit of a backward side spin on that. Perfect pass. Oh, another block at the net. Tell you, the Mercedes defense looking very strong there at the net. 2 or 3 blocks already. Another serve. Perfect pass. Goes to the outside. Tip. Wide open. What a beautiful tip. Beautiful tip there by Clarissa Garcia. She got up above everybody. She was on the outside. The defense didn't rotate around, and she had that outside line wide open. There's a perfect pass to the outside. Oh, another block. This time by Brianna Quesada. I'll tell you, we're seeing a lot of great defense here at the net. A lot of blocks already to start this match. There's a good pass. Set her to the middle. Soft ball. Roll shot. Here's another one. Clarissa. Oh, they call a double hit. You know, what you can see when the setter sets the ball, if you see a lot of rotation on the ball, chances are the timing on the hands weren't exactly right. In other words, one hand hits it, then the other hand does, and it causes that rotation. Look, there's a floating serve right there that's called. Goes off the arms and out of bounds. 13-7 Mercedes here in the first set. Donna's not quite sure what's going on here. Coach Viesca's pretty patient here. Up 13-7, another nice serve. Megan Garcia right there to suck it up and send it across. Brianna with another kill attempt, but right there, Vento doing the block. And there's that timeout. 14-7 Mercedes in the first set. Kind of surprising the Donna Bravettes. Here we are at Mercedes. You know, Coach Wareham has been talking all season about trying to get some consistency going. They played with the top teams in this district. They had Brownsville Rivera right here at their home court. Brownsville just had a little too much firepower, and then they changed their offense a little bit against them. But right now, the Lady Tigers are looking strong. They're rotating on defense. Their front line is playing really well with the blocks, and they're also covering. So when they go with the single block in the middle, they've got their defense rotated around. Donna's been attacking. They just haven't been able to find the holes. I'm sure this is what Coach Viesca is talking about, what to do with their blocks and how to deal with the blocks. You know, you can do a lot of things with a block. You know, you don't have to always block the ball. What you want to do is you want to guide it to a certain spot where your defenders are. Sometimes you might take the outside, bring your tall person all the way over, try to force the hitter to go into the middle. Timeout's over. It's 14-7. Block the tip right there. And another point for Mercedes. I've seen Mercedes play about 6 times this season. This is the best. This is better than they played against veterans when they started out. And they played well in that match. 15-7. There's Megan with a free ball to the middle, back row. There's a jump set, the quickie. Oh! Mika Vento with the quick spike. That was beautiful. Beautiful ball right there. Beautiful set. Everything looked good there. You can see that baby was coming. On a quick set, you're just trying to get the defense off guard. The jumper, the killers, the girls who's spiking the ball is actually jumping before or at the same time the ball's going up. Here we go again. She's going to go to the outside with a back set. That one will stay alive. There's Brianna with the tip on the outside. There's a beautiful set all the way to the outside. Another tip. I'll tell you, both teams trying to change it up a little bit because the kills aren't exactly going down. Mika with a rollover shot. There's a good long rally here. There we go. Brianna taking the ball down the line. And it worked. Got them the point. You know, that's the one thing about Brianna and Bianca. They both do not mind taking that more of a high or lower percentage shot and going down the line with a kill. And right there, it benefited Donna to stop that run. There's Megan with a serve. Mika Vento, only a sophomore on the outside right there. Puts the ball right off a defender. It's 17-8. I tell you, you got to be careful. This Mercedes team could surprise some teams. There's a ball too far to the net. It's 18-8 Mercedes. I think Donna's a little shocked at what's happening. They're being dominated right now by a very strong looking Mercedes team who's doing everything right. They're putting the pressure on them, pushing them back on their heels, blocking at the net. There's a set that goes a little bit to the outside. There's an outside bump set right there. Goes cross court, safest way to go. And there's nobody there. And you look at Megan Garcia and she just kind of looks at where the ball landed, kind of trying to figure out what's going on. There's a substitution here. As Coach Vieska tries to find a combination that's going to stop this run here. Beautiful serve of him diving in the middle. That's where you pick a zone right there and you go for it. That's a perfect serve right there. Good call. You know, they've been pushing them back, and they drop one right in front of them. 20-8. There's a bump set to the outside. And another block. Mika Vento with a block. Popped it back over the net. Vento, again, just a sophomore, really coming to life. There's a ball tipped out of bounds, 22-8. Another timeout by Donna. Here we are, first set. Mercedes with a 22-8 lead in the first set here at home. Second half of district play is starting today. Coach Wareham over there doesn't want anybody to forget about the Mercedes Ladies Tigers, and they're sure not going to forget about them after this first set so far. 22-8, beautiful performance, moving Donna around, pushing balls deep, dominating at the net, defensively and offensively. They pulled a couple quick sets. You don't see a whole lot of that. They've tipped balls, they've blocked tips. Donna's only luck has come when they've gone to the outside on the lines. Let's see if Coach Vieska reminds them to put the ball there where they're not. This is a pretty exciting performance here by Mercedes. 1-6 in district in this 8-team district league, so that puts them in 7th. But they're only 3 games out of a playoff spot. Donna, one of those teams in front of them. There's the ball a little bit long. Oh, that is going to bite you every single time. You receive a ball, you send it a little bit long, and there's Mika Vento ready to put it straight down. She put the roof on that one. (23-8). There's a better pass. Nicole Rodriguez goes up. She lays it down. She was not going to be denied on that. You can see a little bit of extra oomph on that one. 23-9. Number 2, Chloe Molina comes into the game. Give a little more height to that front row. 23-9. Mercedes with a dominant first set performance. Impressive play. That's a good deep serve. Vento with the set. Good dig by Garcia. And then she tips it over. Vento with the tip. You got a little tip play going on here. I just went a little too deep on the set. Good save. Back to the outside, number 10. Amber Marroquin. They're calling it out. Mercedes is looking for a tip, and they got the tip. Set point. This is more excitement than I've seen with this Mercedes Ladies Tigers all season. Rightfully so. They're taking it to Donna right here. Thing is, it's the best of 5, so you just got to keep that level of energy up. That's a good serve. Garcia with the pass to the middle. Oh, that was a beautiful ball in. You see, she didn't hit it as hard as she could. She put a little bit of a topspin on it, which is kind of like a roll shot. And that topspin just dropped it in right at the line. So now we're at 24-10. Brianna Quesada with almost an ace. There we go. There we go. Same thing. If you pass the ball a little too long, both of these teams have big girls on the front line. They're just going to drop it straight down. And when you're on the defense because of that, it's hard to keep that ball up in the air. There's a back set. Vento off the tip. First set goes to Mercedes, 25-11. An awesome performance by the Lady Tigers. Probably wasn't expected, but it was an awesome start by Mercedes. Like I said, they're 1-6 in the district right now. You're fine, it's up there. Donna right now is 5-2 in District 32 5A play. 2 games out of first behind Brownsville Veterans, and then Ed Couch Elsa is 6-1. So this is the beginning of the second half. And Mercedes is saying, don't forget about us. I mean, they picked up their first win of the season Saturday against Donna North, a 4-set win. Everybody seemed to play in that one. Nobody really dominated. They pretty much had it. Even though some of the scores were close, you could feel that they were just in the dominant way the whole match. Here today, though, Mercedes is looking as good or better than they've looked all season. Every aspect of what they're doing, there's been no serves into the net, no balls hit long. They've blocked 4 or 5 shots already. They've covered most of the tips, and they've dominated offensively with the ball too. So first set 25-9. Both coaches talking to their players right now. Mercedes hasn't been in this position too often this season where they're up 1-0 in the first set. So it's be interesting to see how coach is able to keep that energy up, keep them playing the way they are. And it's going to be interesting to see what Coach Viesca does, because it's a chess match. You know, what did she see? What is she asking them to do? I mean, Mercedes looked like they moved and covered the court very well. They were evenly distributed. Not too many balls went to the outside on them, but when they did, they were effective. But I don't know if they were effective enough for Coach Wareham to make any changes. You know, there's that old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Welcome, sports fans. I'm Joey Calvillo alongside Jerry Rodriguez. Jerry is here from Palm Harbor Homes. You've heard us mention it before, and Jerry's going to talk a little bit about how he can help you out and how he can get your family in some beautiful homes like this model home right here. Jerry?
First of all, I'd like to thank you all for the work that you all do for the schools and getting the information out on all the athletics and the students that are out there. Here at Palm Harbor Homes, we consider ourselves a family also. We have all kinds of different programs to help people, whether you have good credit, bad credit, or no credit at all. Palm Harbor Homes has a format and a program to help you get financed. We have all types of different homes, everything from 1 bedroom to 5 bedrooms that meet anybody's pocketbook for you. So give Palm Harbor Homes a call, because we're the ones that are going to look out for you and take care of you and your family.
Well, they talk a lot about financing. How can the normal person come in and say, hey, Jerry, I want to get into a home, but you know what? My credit may not be the best.
You know, it doesn't matter what your credit score is. You cannot be discriminated against for not having the best credit. And so we're great at getting programs to help you rebuild your credit and get yourself a home. It's just a matter of coming in and letting our experts here do a little bit of work for you. Take about 20 minutes to get information put together, and we'll figure out a program that you could be best fitted for.
How wonderful. And of course, we're talking about the beautiful homes. What are the price ranges in some of these homes that you have available? Because I know it has to be a pretty wide range.
Homes are available for, you know, as low as 1-bedroom houses. You can be in something as low as $22,000, and you can be in something as luxurious as 5 bedrooms as far as a couple of $100,000. That's a huge range, but we have the home to cover anybody's income bracket and what you're looking to pay for on a monthly basis.
What a wonderful thing. So not only if you have what kind of credit you have, what kind of budget you have a home available for them here at Palm Harbor Homes. Make sure you come by and see Jerry. He's here to help you. He's getting ready to put you in any kind of home you want that he has on the lot, as well as something beautiful like this one here. So make sure you join us at the next segment, and Jerry Rodriguez and Palm Harbor Homes are here to put you in a beautiful home. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Mercedes in their home white here. Donna with their maroon and yellow or gold. Some people get offended at not naming the color the right way. I know I had a friend who was an LSU fan, and he was like, it's purple and gold. I'm like, that's not gold, that's yellow. He's like, it's new gold. Like, I don't care what color you think it is, it's still yellow. But for the sake of it, it could be. Do you know what Donna's colors are? Dave, are they purple and gold?
Maroon and gold.
Maroon and gold. It's not yellow.
Not yellow.
It's gold. Maroon and gold. We start this second off the way Donna wanted to. Mika Vento with a ball into the net. She's just a sophomore. You know, sometimes you still have, there's some certain things you need to learn. That probably wasn't a ball to kill, and I think she realized that halfway up. There's a ball for a back row attack. Nice play there. There's a pass a little long. Oh, Brianna Quesada. You can see that form. For those of you watching, you can see that arrow-like. Oh, there's a ball long. We're tied 1-1. When the Quesada sisters start pulling back and rapid firing like that, you got to be ready because they can put it straight down. And Donna's got a lot of offensive powers. There's a free ball. Mercedes with the ball to the outside. To number 10, Amber Meadowkeen, and she can hammer the ball. The result of that is a point for Mercedes, and they go up 2-1 here in the second set. They've already won the first set, 25-9. An impressive all-around performance by the Lady Tigers. Now they're going to try to add to their lead here. Beautiful serve. And there's a push. You had your back row, had to dive for that, put a lot of backspin on it. When it got to the setter, it just rattled around in her fingers, and there it was. You know, so many things you can do on the volleyball court. It isn't just hammering a ball. You know, serves play a big part. They're putting the serves deep. Megan's going to try to see if she can launch it from that far, and it's 4-1 Mercedes. You know, they're pushing Donna's back row back, and then they drop one in front of them. It's a real good game plan right now. At least it looks like that. There we go, up 4-1. A beautiful serve that tips the top of the net. There's a set to the outside. That was a kill by Nicole Rodriguez. Just there at the 10-foot line and down the line. So here we go. Maybe we're going to see a little bit more of line play here. Coach Wareham out there telling her blockers to move over. She doesn't want them going down the line against them. There's another good serve. That'll be an ace. An ace from number 10, Amber Meadowkeen. And that just dropped right in front of two defenders. So it's 4-3 here in the second set. That's a ball to Vento. Picked up easily, goes to the outside. Blocked by the net by Vento, and there we go. Oh! Put it back down. Rodriguez and Vento head-to-head on that one. This time Nicole gets the win on that. Four. I'll tell you, watching some good volleyball is exciting, especially when you got girls whose elbows are over the net and they're just swinging like they want to pound a hammer, you know, a nail with a hammer on a railroad track. I mean, they just go after it. There we go, beautiful pass right there. There's to the middle to Mika Vento. Beautifully hit ball. Takes him all the way back almost into another zip code. I'll tell you, we're seeing a lot of energy. Number 1 comes in the game. That's Betha Leal. Comes in to serve. Both teams without a player today. Yasmin Gonzalez, number 3 for Mercedes, injured her ankle. Oh, Vento blocked at the net. They kept it alive, but no! Rodriguez and Vento again. You can just play them against each other all day. You can watch that forever. Beautiful performance right there. So Mercedes is out, that one player. And then Donna is without their number 1 setter, Anaisa Orozco, also a number 3. She got kicked in the face by a teammate at the last match that they had. It was accidental, I was told. It didn't happen more than once. I'm not going to mention that Bianca Quesada is the one who did it. There we go, number 10. Number 10 for Mercedes. Aaron Ramirez. I mean, we're looking at 8 hitters on the court at any one time right now. This is totally a different Mercedes team that is being a lot more aggressive. What a tip by Nicole. Everything she touches is turning Donna gold right now. I mean, you got to put the ball in her hands on every play right now. She's back there to serve. Megan takes a little bit break from the libero spot. Here's Nicole's serve. A little bit long, and it is out. 7-5, Mercedes with the lead here in the second set. Again, this is the second time through district play. The first time, Donna won in 3 at Donna. If Donna's going to win again, they're going to have to go at least 4 to do it. Oh. It's a ball to the middle. Right there, that was just a case of not bringing her approach. She was already at the spot that she ended up hitting the ball at, and so she couldn't quite get her vertical, and which led it to hitting into the net. What you really want to do is you got to move back quickly. You know, volleyball is a game of constant movement, and you got to be behind your setter. This time everyone's behind the setter. Beautiful ball right there. There's a bump set to the outside. Bianca Quesada with the tip to the other side. We had another set. Here we go. Rincon pulls a Donna defender into the net. Jessica Zepeda, number 4, is the lefty for Mercedes. She can be a key contributor at all times. Being a lefty is already an advantage since you don't have that many of them. Ball comes at a different angle. But this girl can jump. There's a little bit of top spin on her serve. We're going to the middle. We're seeing some pretty good rallies here. Nice save. Cross court and long. Nice save by Jenna Rincon, the libero for Mercedes on that. But then on the next rally, the ball went long on the kill attempt. Mercedes with an 8-7 lead. Donna serving. Not sure what the call was there. It may have been a foot fault. Yes, it was a foot fault. Bianca Quesada with a rare mistake on a serve there. I'll tell you, watching Brianna and Bianca go up into the air is amazing. They've got a perfect tight form. There's a good pass to the outside. That's blocked again. I've seen more blocks in 2 sets today than I've seen in all matches. Vento goes up, knocks it off him. Mika Vento. Remember that name. She's got 2 more years here. Only a sophomore. Talked to her mom last week. Said, you know, Mika's still learning. Her coach said the same thing. Her coach said she comes here all the time. How can I do this better? That's the type of athlete you want on your team. There's a set to the middle. Blocked. Guess who? I'll give you a hint. Vento. A little frustration there with Coach Viesca talking to the official about something in their rotation. (11-7) Mercedes. Look at that. She's not wasting any time. What a beautiful ball right there. And they're going to... Oh! What a save. What a save. That was a point right there. That was a beautiful point. I'll tell you, they will run to different zip codes. They will swing. They will do whatever they need to do to get these points. And you know, a point or two makes a difference. It really does. And outside the Vento, she just puts it down. I'll tell you, she is playing exceptionally well. She's hammering the ball. She's getting way up in the air. She's picking her spot. She's gone down the line, cross court. She's done roll shots. I mean, she's hit everything beautifully. Oh, there's a ball there by, who hit that? I didn't see it. What a beautiful, there we go, by Nicole Rodriguez. You know, when you get Mika's name called, Nicole's not going to be too far away. There's a ball to the setter. We're going for a back row attack. A push to the middle. They had it covered there. Oh, there was a ball a little too tight to the net. Vento tried to block it. Did a nice job, but in the end, ball goes out of bounds off of Mercedes. 12-10. Donna trying to make a comeback here. Hard serve, hits the top of the net. Great save by the libero, Jenna Rincon. Ball goes to the middle. Nicole Rodriguez puts it down again. I'll tell you something. She hammered that. You see, we're seeing a little bit of different strategy. Right there. She's going to the outsides. Vento's hitting it from a little bit farther from the net. It's working well on both sides. 12-11. There's a set to the middle. Vento goes up, tips it. Rodriguez tips it. Another ball to the outside. Uh-oh. Rodriguez wins that little war. Vento with a smart push to the back. There's a ball to that outside. We're seeing a lot of excitement here. I mean, there's some girls hitting the ball hard. There's a ball set up by Vento. She wants it back. She's going up, and she puts it straight down. It was the mirror image of where Nicole Rodriguez hit her ball on this side. I'll tell you, everybody in the district should be at this match right now. We're seeing 2 prime middle hitters go to work on each other. I mean, blocking, tipping. They're just doing it all, killing the ball. And not only killing it, but killing it at angles. And anybody can go up and swing. They're picking their spots, picking beautiful spots, and not really letting up on how hard they swing. Megan Garcia would have passed a little short. She's going to attack from the back row. There's a perfect set right there. Oh, baby. Aaron Ramirez hammers it down the line. We're not seeing anybody go into the blockers now. Everybody's going down the lines or cutting the angles. This is when the chess match gets even tougher. The ball back into the second row. Goes to the outside. There's a little tip, but they've got it covered. Set her out. Number 11 and number 4, Jessica Zepeda, puts it down on a roll shot. Another set. This goes to the outside. Zepeda goes up. Hammers it. Beautiful ball there. She also went down the line. Tell you, we're seeing a lot of line play here. There goes the ball to the middle. It doesn't matter with Vento. It doesn't matter where you go. She just put it down again. Wow, what a performance here by Mika Vento. 15-11. Timeout, Donna. Second set, 15-11, Mercedes. They won the first set. They're up 1-0 here on their home court. My name's Henry Miller. It is good to be with all of you. I have to bring up my daughter. Right, David? I have to bring up my daughter. I have to do that. It's like a tradition. It's a ritual. Camilla Miller. She's at a football game right now. She left volleyball practice early to go to a football game. So that makes me not a happy parent right now. It does. So she'll be getting up early to do box jumps in the morning, like at 5 o'clock. So I hope she's listening right now. She isn't, is she? She's not listening right now, is she? My daughter.
Probably not.
Probably not listening right now. Well, she's going to hear it. I'm going to play it for her in her ear in the morning. Hey, she loves playing the sport. She loves playing this sport. We're seeing so much talent in volleyball, a lot more growth happening. Considering putting together a summer program here in the Mid-Valley, these girls are just amazing, excited to play. They're playing all year round, a lot of them. It's a wonderful thing. I've coached, a long time. I started coaching at a college in Ohio when I was 22 years old. There were a couple players almost as old as me. Came down, started coaching my daughter when she was like 6, so that's 7 years ago. I didn't know what a libero was, but they're here now to stay. So here we go, 15-11 Mercedes. There's a free ball. Vento with the set. No, she's going to push it out. She could have got called for a carry on that one, or a double. There's a tip. Back to the outside for Ramirez, and she hammers it into the net. But Nicole Rodriguez was there. I couldn't tell if they were doing a single or a double block there. But as you can see, these girls don't mind swinging hard. They're going up. You know, when you get the height under you like they're getting, there's a beautiful middle set. There's Jessica Zepeda. Jessica has a tendency to reach for the ball instead of always jumping straight up. This was, you could tell the set was a little bit too quick for her. She tried to jump forward, and that doesn't give her the height that she needs. Vento with the ball a little bit outside. 15-14 Mercedes. Donna is clawing its way back into this. There goes Ramirez again. Good ball covered by Megan Garcia. Ball goes back up. It's a free ball. You know they're going to be loving this. There we go, back to the outside to Zepeda. She tips it. Oh! It came straight down by Rodriguez. She tried to tip it over her. She didn't get it out there high enough or around her enough. And it was, the roof was put on it, came straight down. 15-all. There's a jump serve now, getting a little more aggressive here. There's a back set or middle set to Ramirez. The ball is out. Oh, 16-15. Donna with the lead. They have a timeout, Mercedes. Donna's storming back. They don't want to go down 2-0 here in the second time through the district play. This has been a heck of a match so far. Mercedes won the first one 25-9. Dominated from the get-go. Took a lead here in the second set. Everybody's swinging away. Nicole Rodriguez is having a dominant performance for Donna. But there's just too much firepower right now coming out of Mercedes. You know, Vento and Aaron Ramirez are just really hammering it. The Quesadas haven't really gotten into their groove yet, but that can happen at any moment. Donna's picking up the deep serves right now, seem to be covering the area much better. They don't want to go down 2-0 here on the road. It's the best of 5. We've seen some 5-setters here so far this season, some exciting ones. This is a big point in this match completely. There's a perfect set right about 5 feet out to the outside. Vento goes up. What a save. Defense was right there. Back row by Brianna Quesada. Trying to find a place. Ramirez goes up. She just runs back and hits it down. You know, this is a game of momentum, too. We're 16-all. I don't know where the momentum is right now. It seems like it's pretty evenly distributed. So we could be in for a long rest of this set. Another deep, deep serve by Mercedes. Brianna Quesada puts the ball up. Little confusion in that back row, and that leads to a point. 17-16, Donna. Okay, the back row, both of them kind of looked at each other for a second, and that caused that point to be earned for Donna. You know, there's a defense called right hand defense. There's also one called my short, my seam. And I think they're playing more of a right hand defense. If it's on your side, if it's on your right hand side, it's yours. They're saying that was a tip ball at the net. Coach Viesco's saying no, that should be 4. There's a tip. Here we go to the outside. Ramirez goes up. She puts it down. Right in between the 2 back row defenders. We are tied once again, 17-all. I'll tell you, I don't know where you are listening to this game right now or watching it, but you can be as far away as McAllen and still make it the way they're going. I mean, these two have been neck and neck in this set. There's a communication error. 18-17, Mercedes with the lead. I mean, that's just a tough play right there. That ball should never hit the ground. Both of them ended up looking at each other. There's a short serve. It goes, oh, you know what's going to happen here. Oh, they were there to protect it. There's a bump set to the middle. Push to the outside, another save. There's another ball to the outside, number 4. Jessica Zepeda killed that ball. Boy, she can get up in the air. Oh! Called it out. Watched the line for a second before she decided if it was in or out, but that's what you're supposed to do. You don't make that first quick jerky motion, what you think. Take a second. Be sure of the call you're going to make. And we're tied at 18-all. There's a little bit of a tight set to the net. Beautiful ball right there. I'll tell you, everyone's killing it out here. Everyone's swinging. It's become contagious. I feel like I should just start swinging. I have nothing to swing at. I don't want to lose my Coke can. Zepeda with the serve, a little bit of top spin. There's a tried to trick him there. The ball is in. Both teams jumping up and down at first. Donna's still not sure that it was called in. There they go, 20-18 Mercedes. This is a critical time right now, especially if you're Donna. There's some discussion out there on the court right now about the previous call, I'm guessing. And Zepeda goes back for another serve. A little bit of a left to right spin. Got them off balance. One of those net balls that you never know what's going to happen. They look like a couple junior high teams for a play right there. Oh, she gets the roll. Brianna Quesada. Bianca, I'm sorry. Goes up. Hits it, gets a little bit of left to right spin on it, and the ball rolls along the net. Hey, you got to be lucky sometimes, too. 2019, Bianca with the serve. Perfectly placed serve, gets the libero off bet. They tried to trick him with a quick ball on the second one. Nice save, nice save. No one's in position to kill that one. That's going to be a little tip. They're going to use this one. That's the thing right here. She just didn't get a good set. That could have been called a double hit. We're to the middle. Oh, man. Yeah. Good serve right there. Oh, Quesada starting to feel her oats out there. She was rearing back and firing on that one. They moved Donna back. Here goes the ball to the middle. Partially blocked. They're still rolling with it. We're seeing a lot of good action here. There's a bump set. Into the net. No approach on that back row attack by Bianca Quesada. Timeout. timeout, Donna. Mercedes with a 22-19 lead. They already won the first set. They won the first set 25-9. They had a decent lead in the second one. Donna came roaring back, took the lead a couple times. And now Mercedes is threatening to go up 2-0. There hasn't been any glaring weak spot that I've seen from Mercedes if I was the coach of Donna. I would just tell them to be patient if I was Coach Fiesta. Be patient, keep doing what you're doing, playing smart. There's been just a couple of unforced errors in this tight of a game. It's going to make a huge difference. That back row kill attempt where she wasn't in position, there was another ball that hit the bottom of the net. If you're not in position to kill it, don't try to overdo something. Keep the ball in play, push the ball deep into the lines. Look, the farther the ball goes back, the harder it is. That's just the way it is in any sport. 23-19. It's number 6, right, Dave? Number 6. Rosalind Rodriguez with a beautiful serve. Look, they're pushing the Donna Bravettes back on the serve. There's another deep serve into the line. That's going to be a ball tipped, no doubt. It was so tight to the net. There's a set to Vento. Oh, what another one. I mean, she went deep on that kill, couldn't return it. Ball went into the net. Nobody was in position to return that ball. Set point. Another deep serve. It's going to hit the railing up there. There's a free ball. Let's see what they do here in Mercedes end. There you go. There's a quick. Oh! The quick ball is probably the most exciting play in volleyball. They just didn't have their timing right. Not a bad place to do it, up 24-19. Here comes Donna Megan Garcia with the serve. There's a bump set to the outside. Another little save, a little dig there. She tried to push it right into her. Putting it deep when the back row is moved up. A beautiful, there's a carry. No doubt about it. Hits it twice. Again, you see that tight spin on the ball. It's a double hit. 25-20. Mercedes takes the second set. I'll tell you, they're up 2-0, and they don't look anywhere near like the team I've seen all season. And this is the first time I've seen them just every single person in sync, not making mistakes, making very few, moving the ball around, going with the quick kills, back sets, pushing the ball deep. It's a beautiful game plan here by Coach Wareham. Well, if Donna's going to stay on pace, they're going to have to win this one, and the next one, and the next one. But I'll tell you something, they're good enough to do it. They haven't, I don't know if they've been in this spot down 2-0 before, but they are a team filled with firepower, good defensive players, smart players, athletic players. They just met a Mercedes team who might be doing what Coach Wareham has been talking about all season long. You know, this is the consistency that she's been asking for all year long from the first set. From the first match this year, she was saying, I just want to see consistency. Because you know why? Her team has got firepower. And if they can consistently hit the ball, if Jessica Zepeda, the lefty, can continue to hit the ball and not reach for things, if Rosalind Rodriguez, Delilah Ramirez, Bethany Klausner, Erin Ramirez, and Mika Vento, if they can keep doing what they're doing today, they're gonna fight for a playoff spot. I mean, they're 3 games out. They're 4 games behind Donna. A win here today, they're 3 games behind Donna. And they knocked off the 3rd place team. So everybody below Donna's got to be aware that Mercedes can play. And we said it at the beginning of the match that we've seen them a set to a set and a half play with every team in this 32-5A. They're showing it again. But usually with some of these teams, with some of their matches, they're down 2-0 after 2 sets. Their heads drop. They don't show that excitement. One of the things that they don't do is they stop jumping for kills and they just do the standing spikes. which doesn't have as much energy, which doesn't have as much power, and their team puts them away. But now they're up 2-0. And I'll tell you, they're not playing Donna North right here. They're playing Donna. Against Donna North, they lost the third set here at home, okay? They lose the third set here, they got to go to a fourth. Will they put their head down? I don't think so, not the way they're playing right now. But it's going to be a difficult road for Donna right now. And it's not going to be an easy one, I don't believe, for Mercedes. But then again, I would have never said this would have been 2-0 Mercedes. And 2-0 was such a dominant performance. I can't stress that enough. It isn't like they just came out here and it was a comedy of errors. They are playing incredibly well right now. I think they've shocked Donna. They better get out of that shock because this is the third set. But Donna, like I said, don't count them out. They've got the talent, the arsenal, the artillery, the athleticism to make a comeback. But are they willing to go 3 more sets? I think they are. I am, if they're as exciting as these first 2 sets have been. Here we are, start of the third set. Mercedes trying to put him away. There's a ball to Rodriguez, and she just unloads, but it goes long. Not a bad play, trying to go up there and just pound one through and get the excitement going. But it's 1-0 Mercedes here in the third set. Beautiful pass there, it goes to the middle. Oh, it's a free ball. You don't want, we're seeing two errors right there. What a block though. Rodriguez comes back with a block. We're tied 1-1 in the third set. Perfectly placed ball. Oh, maybe not. It looked like they were saying it was in, but it wasn't. So maybe not a perfectly placed ball. Is close to perfect good enough? Nope. 2-1, Mercedes. Trying to put this one away in 3. Ball goes to the outside. Blocked at the net. Chloe Molina had gotten blocked there at the net. They looked a little confused on that last play. Got a whole bunch of people telling them things from the sidelines right there. Some of their teammates. That's just a mark of just being a little frustrated. Molina from the outside. Ball to the middle. Vento. What a save by Megan Garcia. Ball goes back to the middle. Rodriguez puts it down with a little running slider. We go to the outside here. Number 10. Another save by Garcia. But the point is down, saying somebody was in the net. Point goes to, hold on. Point goes to Mercedes. Someone in the net on Donna. Megan Garcia with 2 beautiful saves. But it's all for naught. 4-1 Mercedes. Oh, Coach Viesca is not going to be happy about that. Another ace between 2 players in the back row, just kind of looking at each other. 5-1 Mercedes. They are just dominating right now. Do not, I repeat, do not pass the ball long. Number 10, Aaron Ramirez, puts it straight down. And with authority, it's 6-1 Mercedes. I would say I'm speechless, but I'm still talking, so 6-1. Donna looks a little bit more stressed out. They're standing a little bit lower in their position. Ball goes long, 6-2. Let's see if they can get a little rally going. I'll tell you, if you're Mercedes, you just, every point is so crucial. There's a jump serve from Brianna Quesada. Ball back set right here to Vento. Vento goes up. It's a little bit long. Didn't quite get the ump on it. Beautiful play there by Bianca. Blocked there at the net. Keeps the ball in play. There's the set to the outside, to the middle by Nicole. Mercedes defense is right there. The set. Beautiful tip there. Another ball to the outside. Back set. They send it back over. Hey, Donna's moving around very well. Rodriguez with a tip ball. Another block. We got a long rally going on here. There's a back set. Free ball. See if Donna can use it here. There's a set to the middle. Rodriguez blocked again at the net. It goes up in the air. We got another rally going. Number 10, Aaron Ramirez hits it, but the roof gets put on by Molina and Ramirez. Beautiful play. What a rally. What a rally. 6-3. Donna's not going to go away. They got a lot of work to do. Jump serve there by Brianna Quesada. Or was that Bianca? There's another point. Yep, that was Brianna, number 6. Just for those of you watching at home, number 6 is Brianna Quesada. Number 7 is Bianca. Putting a little more pressure on their serves with another jump serve. Back set to Vento. Vento goes up and just puts it down. Bang. I mean, just. I'm glad there's 2 more years to watch Vento play, because I'm going to come out here and watch her a lot. Beautiful serve. Garcia's there. Ball goes to the middle. Donna gets the point there. Chloe Molina with the kill. I'll tell you, I haven't seen too many matches where there's so many blocks. When they're going up with open palm blocks. So what that does is, instead of dropping it straight down, it'll pop the ball up in the air for the defense to be ready. A lot of things you can do with different style of blocks. There's a push to the outside by Aaron Ramirez. That was a spot we were talking about earlier that both teams were going at in that second set. And it's still open. It's a tough shot. It's cross court. You got to get it outside. You got to get the defenders with their backs to the setter instead of running away from the setter, even if they catch it. Good set right there. This should be a good ball. Outside. They're picking it up. Mercedes looking as good as they have all year, if not better. Donna with the ball to the outside. There we go. That's what Bianca Quesada does. You see her stretch that kill arm back, stretches it back, gets that strength from her back, her shoulders, her torso, twists it around, angles with the other hand, watches the ball where it is, and then brings it around. A beautiful play. There's a set to the middle. Donna's there to recover it. Ball goes back to the outside to Bianca. Tell you, Bianca wants the ball. You can tell she wants every chance. There we go to the outside again. Oh, we talked about it earlier. Number 4, Jessica Zepeda. Sometimes we'll reach for the ball, and that's what happened there. Instead of jumping up, she's jumping forward, maybe a half step behind on her approach. So what happens is you have to reach. You almost get into like a jackknife position, and the ball goes down quicker. Oh, that was going to be a free ball right there. Oh, another unforced error. 9-7 Mercedes in this third set. The Lady Tigers are up 2-0. My name's Henry Miller. I'm here with David Saldana, but he's not really doing anything. He's actually out taking photos, setting up all the equipment, telling me I'm terrible at what I'm doing. No, he's not saying that. He's enjoying the match. We got a tight one here in the third set, 9-8. For those of you who are just watching now, Mercedes is up 2-0. There's a ball to the middle. And it was Aaron Ramirez. You know, there's been a lot of talk about Mika Vento, but they've got other hitters out here. They've got Ramirez and Delilah Ramirez. Jessica Zepeda, as we talked about. They have several girls who can hit the ball. And they've all come to play today. There's a beautiful serve right there, nice and low. Set goes to the outside to Brianna. Oh, Vento drops it straight back down. That's called putting the roof on the ball. All hands on top of the ball, and it goes straight down. There's no defense for that. What a beautiful, beautiful performance, and a good kill attempt, too. They're pushing it deep, but it goes out. I'll tell you, Coach Wareham must have told the girls to go deep into the middle. There's been a lot of balls that have just dropped in between them, but they've pushed this second row back, farther and farther. Every once in a while, then they'll drop one in front of them. Megan Garcia with a serve to the libero. Set goes up. Bethany Klausner on the outside as Ramirez sets it to Vento. No, it goes to the outside. Oh! This might be what Donna's looking at right now. You know, it's more than, I don't know if y'all heard about someone yelling, you got to talk to each other. When you're at this level, you shouldn't have to be telling anybody that. So I don't know if it was really talking to each other, it's just a ball that was put in a place that wasn't very good. Sometimes that's just what happens. What a tip. I tell you, Mercedes has been everywhere. There we go. Ooh, I think Vento almost knocked out number 9, her setter, Bethany Klausner. Another block. Dave, did you see that block? Another block. Veronica Quesada goes up, drills it, perfect form, and there's Vento right there. Here's another substitution for Donna. As Brianna comes out for a little bit, takes a breather. We're 12-10, Mercedes with the lead. Up 2-0. That probably wasn't a serve where they wanted to put it. Rodriguez, I'll tell you, when you're having a bad day, things go bad, but sometimes you still get a lucky break. Nicole's kind of still laughing about that because she was going up to kill it, barely got her fingers on it, had a lot of backspin and just dropped in between everyone. 12-11. Mercedes with the lead. Klausner with the set to the middle. Vento. Another ball to the middle. Beautifully played by Rodriguez. They're pushing him back now. Trying to reset. Goes to the middle. Into the net and straight down. I'll tell you, for about a 4 or 5 point spread right here, Mercedes looked a little lost. Like there was some balls going in between them where one of the players didn't know who was supposed to get it. Second ball should always go to the setter unless the setter calls for help. Get out of her way. Get out of her way. There's a beautiful set right there. She goes up. Klausner with the back set. Nobody was there though. Libero had to come all the way up. There's a push to where Libero should be. Oh, good eyes out there. Looks like we've got an injury. Who is that? That's number 4. That's our lefty, Jessica Zepeda. Looks like they're looking at a knee. No, looking at an ankle, left ankle. Probably stepped on some. That may have been why there was nobody there on that back set because she had fallen. I'll tell you, playing in the biggest game of the season the way they're playing right now, that's a bummer for her. Hopefully it's nothing major. You know, you don't want to see anybody get injured at all. You know, they come out here, they practice hard all the time, you know, and it's awful. It's just an awful thing, you know. But hopefully it'll just be something that was just one of those quick twists that won't last too long and she'll be fine. I'll tell you, because they could definitely use her. This girl can leap. I think she's part kangaroo. I mean, she can get in the air. She's not that tall, 5'4" maybe. She's got to have a 30-inch vertical. I mean, she can get up there. So they need to make sure they set the ball high for her. And I did comment earlier on her on how nice her nails were. But hope she's okay, I really do. 14-11, Mercedes, up 2-0. There's a floating serve. Back row again, cannot pick it up. I don't know if Coach Wareham saw something in that back row. So many balls have gone back there where they haven't been picked up. When I say so many, I'm talking maybe 5 or 6 or 7, which it doesn't sound like many, but you don't see this from Donna usually. There's another little floater that was nice and deep. Rodriguez with the tip. There's the middle. Number 10, Aaron Ramirez from the outside. I mean, Klausner has a plethora of hitters to dish it off to right now. and they're swinging. You know, a lot of times girls will go up a little conservative. There's nothing conservative happening here. Beautiful serve. Again, deep. There's a long set to the outside. Rodriguez goes up. She's going to go up again. This time she got it. They played ping pong, and on the second ball, she put it straight down. 16-12 Mercedes. Donna hanging tough here in the third set. Veronica Quesada with the jump serve. To the outside, tipped off the libero, and a point for Donna, 16-13. Beautifully placed serve. Didn't have time to get to the line to see if it was out, and it went off her outstretched arms as she was diving to make a save. Hardly no spin on that. Sometimes that can come across like a knuckleball. To the outside, ball into the net. (16-14). Donna trying to put a little run together. Quesada with the jump serve again. A little bit lower toss, and that worked out perfectly. They're going at the libero on every serve right now. She is, you know what? That's a spotlight on you. You don't like that position, but you got to shrug that off. You don't want to make errors because you're worried about the previous one. Quesada this time goes long, puts it out, still in the area of the libero. You know, the coach over at Ed Couch Elsa has been talking about serving to the same person, finding a weak spot. Not that that's a weak spot there, but someone may not be having their best game. And you just keep going at it. That's what Mercedes is doing with their serves. They're not really picking on someone, but they're just putting the ball deep. This time Donna recovers from that deep serve. Tell you, look, here's what happens. A deep serve, especially if you have to move backwards, you don't get enough strength on your set or on your pass. Your pass, if it's not good enough to the setter, they can't make a good enough set to the hitter, and it just becomes just a softer play than what you're hoping for. There's a beautiful set to the middle. Chloe with the ball, tips it. Bento. There we go again. There we go again. It's a beautiful net play by both teams. We've seen that all day. The net play on both sides. Bianca went up, not hitting it as hard as we've seen her hit. We've got a good rally going. Look at the movement on both teams. I mean, front rows, up and back row, rotating. There's a good ball right there by Marroquin. Nope, that was by number 10. That was by Erin Ramirez. There's a ball to the middle. She's going to tip it. We've got her about 8 times over the net so far. There's another ball, beautifully placed ball from the back row. There's a tip. Another tip. Oh boy, they're just throwing out all the rules here. They're going for whatever they can. Another tip to the middle. Middle's covered. Don't be surprised if they go long. That's going to be another tip. You know that. That was what they planned to do. That was perfectly set up. On a fast-moving pass like that, going forward, it's one of the toughest plays to play defensively because the ball's already moving forward, and all the hitter does is redirect it. Oh, and then we get an unforced error right there. We've got Jessica Zepeda running the sidelines here, or running along the side. Looks like her ankle's okay. She's dying to get back in. Now she's doing some side steps. Looks like her ankle's okay. And you know she's raring to get back in. Meanwhile, it's 19-17 Mercedes. And with the ball. That's number 10. Erin Ramirez ready to serve. Mercedes up 19-17 here in the third set. Serves a little bit shorter than usual then. There's a tip that goes to the opposite side. There's a bump set. Block. Off the block and down. They're getting all the, they're playing incredibly well, and they're getting all the rolls. We are seeing the match of the season right now, especially if you're Mercedes. They're coming in with a 1-6 record. They have played some of the top teams and fell after losing a second set. They would play tough, and they would regularly fall in that third set. Right here, they're just playing stronger. Donna has not been able to come up with an answer. Their hitters are swinging, are tipping, are blocking. Their defense is set perfectly. They're picking up every ball. Their serves have been incredibly impressive, putting several balls way back deep. keeping Donna from attacking with all that strength they have, or at least not attacking as strongly as they can. You know, this is what you want from a team. You want a team to believe in the process. You want a team to believe in the strategy. Coach Wareham had talked about that all season, that she just didn't think she was getting through to the team. And she knew she had a strong team, and here they are, performing incredibly well. There's a set to the middle, tipped, block, pushes it back. Coach Vieska looking for a double hit there. Another tip to that outside spot. There's a free ball into the net.
Get up!
Chloe Molina with the push to the outside. Perfectly placed ball. You know, when you have a double block, there's a couple more openings than when you have a single block. Single blocks usually go to the middle only. Double blocks you'll see on the outside. And there was an opening right there. Beautifully placed ball. 2018. This time they push Mercedes back on the serve. Now they're going to get a free ball. See if they can use it here. Set goes to the middle. There goes Chloe. Two of the fingers. I'm sorry, that wasn't Chloe. I'm getting all excited. I can't seem to figure out where my photos are going. There we go. That was Clarissa Garcia. She's been coming up big lately. There's a ball to the middle. It's going to be another free ball. Goes short to the middle, to the outside. That was Bianca, again, starting to swing harder. This is a critical point. The ball is out. We are tied at 20-20 in this third set. For the first time in 3 sets, it feels like Donna has actually some momentum. Coach Wareham feels it too, and she calls a timeout. Don't go anywhere. We could be looking at 5 or 4 or just 3. Anything can happen. I'm getting also sort of support around me. It's awesome. But for the first time, Donna really looks like they have some momentum going. Clarissa Garcia in the middle, Bianca Quesada on the outside. Of course, they haven't been pushed back these last few points. They've been keeping Mercedes off balance a little bit, getting a few free balls that way, setting up their offense a little better. No different than football. A lot of times the sport is very much like that sport in position, field position. Same thing goes here, court position. You put a ball right into the middle to the libero with a simple pass, you're going to get it stuffed down your face. There's a long set to the outside. Beautiful tip there, tip back. Here we go. Tip, tip, tip. Tried to push him back, but they couldn't. Outside to Bianca. She goes all the way across. Oh, a beautiful push right there. She literally put it across, parallel to the net. Even if the defender, unless the defender was already there, they were going to have to come forward. It would have been a hard save anyway. 21-20, Donna. There's a kill for you. Right there. 21-all. They're trying to get through that rotation. Vento's on the bench right now. 21 apiece.
Jessica back in and Delilah.
Huh?
Jessica's back in.
Shoe up. Yeah. There's a set to the outside for Clarissa. Beautifully hit ball. They're going to push it. No, Clarissa Garcia has the momentum right now. She's starting to hit. You know, and that's what you do. You find somebody with a hot hand, and you feed them. Those of you who are Cowboy fans or haters see that Zeke Elliott, feed me, feed me. That's what you do in volleyball. That's what you do in every sport. There's a ball to the outside. Oh. That was a kill. I couldn't see her number. By Jenna Rincon. What a beautiful ball by her. There's a push to the outside. Saved. Going back to the outside to the line. Right to the setter. Goes up. Brianna. Set. Vento to the outside. It goes through Garcia's hands. And out of bounds. 23-22 Mercedes. Trying to pull off a 3-set sweep against the third place Donna Bravettes. Timeout, Donna. Here we are in the third set, 23-22. This is going to say a lot about both teams. You know, Mercedes hasn't been in this position before. They practice this type of position. As a coach, I practice this type of situation over and over. You're up by 2, how do you put them away? You're down by 3, how do you come back? You want to put them in that position in practice as much as possible. But it's no different than in the NFL or any other sport. There's the real time of the sport, you can't simulate in practice. The emergency, the importance of it, you can't simulate it. Even if you tell them losers have to run like 20 laps. It's just not the same as the intensity or the real life time of a game. But you do what you can. 23-22 Mercedes. Unforced error by Donna at just, they're all at terrible ties, but this one was bad. 24-22. We're looking at match point for the Lady Tigers. There's a beautiful service going to the net. And it's over. It is over. 3 sets to none. Mercedes with the unexpected, with the upset. 3 sets to none. 25-9, 25-21, 25-22. Beware of the Lady Tigers. They came out and played at a perfect game plan. They executed it. They didn't play like they did all season long. And this was not expected at all. Coach Wareham has been saying all year, I just want some consistency. She got it here today. It was a beautiful performance. She's been wanting this. She has got to be thrilled to death because I think she felt a little resistance with her way of play. I think she felt a little resistance in the team throughout the early part of the season because they weren't winning. Now they've got a win over Donna North, a surprising 3-set. And I'm telling you, this was a dominant victory by Mercedes. The last 2 sets looked very close, but there wasn't anything close. Mercedes just dominated this match. From the onset, they were out-hitting them, out-blocking them, out-playing them. Their strategy was absolutely beautiful, pushing them back as much as they did. This is the Mercedes team that played that first set with Brownsville veterans neck and neck. This is the Mercedes team that has shown that they can be this good. This is the Mercedes team that just played perfectly. They would make an error, and they would come right back from it. Look, if any of you thought that they were going to go away, you're wrong. You're wrong. They're here to stay.
Welcome, sports fans. I'm Joey Calvillo alongside Jerry Rodriguez. Jerry is here from Palm Harbor Homes. You've heard us mention it before, and Jerry's going to talk a little bit about how he can help you out and how he can get your family in some beautiful homes like this model home right here. Jerry?
First of all, I'd like to thank you all for the work that you all do for the schools and getting the information out on all the athletics and the students that are out there. Here at Palm Harbor Homes, we consider ourselves a family also. We have all kinds of different programs to help people, whether you have good credit, bad credit, or no credit at all. Palm Harbor Homes has a format and a program to help you get financed. We have all types of different homes, everything from 1 bedroom to 5 bedrooms that meet anybody's pocketbook for you. So give Palm Harbor Homes a call because we're the ones that are going to look out for you and take care of you and your family.
Well, they talk a lot about financing. How can the normal person come in and say, hey, Jerry, I want to get into a home, but you know what? My credit may not be the best.
You know, it doesn't matter what your credit score is. You cannot be discriminated against for not having the best credit. And so we're great at getting programs to help you rebuild your credit and get yourself a home. It's just a matter of coming in and letting our experts here do a little bit of work for you. Take about 20 minutes to get information put together, and we'll figure out a program that you could be best fitted for.
How wonderful. And of course, we're talking about the beautiful homes. What are the price ranges in some of these homes that you have available? Because I know it has to be a pretty wide range.
Homes are available for, you know, as low as 1 bedroom houses. You can be in something as low as $22,000, and you can be in something as luxurious as 5 bedrooms as far as a couple of $100,000. That's a huge range, but we have the home to cover anybody's income bracket and what you're looking to pay for on a monthly basis.
What a wonderful thing. So not only do you have what kind of credit you have, what kind of budget you have a home available for them here at Palm Harbor Homes. Make sure you come by and see Jerry. He's here to help you. He's getting ready to put you in any kind of home you want that he has on the lot. as well as something beautiful like this one here. So make sure you join us at the next segment, and Jerry Rodriguez and Palm Harbor Homes are here to put you in a beautiful home. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Coach, wow.
Yeah, wow.
You've been saying all along that you just wanted them to believe in you and your system and to come out and show that confidence.
Right.
And every single one of them did. This was
Every
an
single
amazing
one.
performance.
It
Talk a
was.
little bit about it.
The first thing I told them, we watched film, we saw how we were up, we let them come back, and this time my seniors said, we are not leaving the school till we beat Donna, and they went out there, they did everything right. I couldn't have done anything better.
Yeah, I mean, right from the start, dominating them at the net.
With our serving,
Your serving, I thought, was the key. I thought you kept them deep, very deep on your serves.
did.
And they didn't adjust. They didn't move back.
no, they didn't, and we also, our serve receive was just impeccable this time. Before we were letting them get us with that short serve. This time, I made adjustments. We pulled our middles up a little bit.
Yeah, I noticed
our
that.
defense up a little bit. It's easier to move back in our case to pick up the ball like this, and it just worked in our favor. And our big girls, they played big today. We had blocks at the net, unbelievable. I mean, it was just an all-around effort.
That first set was nothing but blocks.
Yes.
I mean, and it really set the theme for the Donna hitters didn't go up with as much confidence.
That's right.
The rest of they tried to go down the line. They had a little success going down the line. But then I saw you say something to your girls on a shot where they went down the line on that opposite side. What did you tell your blockers?
That they needed to get up and push to the left a little bit. Take that line away from them. At least get a fingertip on it so they could slow it down for the people in the back.
I mean, it took perfect shots on Donna's side to get the ball to hit the ground, like the one by Bianca Quesada. She had to go parallel to the net.
Right.
And unless you had somebody under the net, but that's a very low percentage shot.
We've been working on our hitting a lot, especially with my big girls. We're trying to hit around the block. I'm trying to show them how to slice the ball so we can get those corners where they can't reach them, where they cannot get to them. And as you can see, Roslyn, we've been working on shooting in those back corners to get those defense off key. She did a great job of putting them in the corners. Like I told them, it doesn't have to be hard. It just got to get to the place where there's nobody standing.
You kept them off balance where they couldn't get easy passes. Their setter was setting from behind the 10-foot line all
Right.
day. I mean, she was never really in a spot over a long period
Right.
where she could get any. The only momentum I feel like they had was these last few points, and then it ended.
Right, and like I told my girls, every time you go up to serve, your goal is to not just serve, your goal is to at least score 3 points on every serve. That's the only way you can push apart. And we went out there, and with Bethany, our first server, we're pushing 8 points. You know, Roslyn Rodriguez went out there, we're pushing 6 points. It's things like that that I tell them are very key and helping us win these ball games.
When you looked at the scoreboard after the first set and it said 25-9, what was going through your mind?
I said finally, because I knew that once we got past that hump and won that first game, we were going to win the next two. There was no question in my mind about it.
Does this send a message to the rest of the district?
We're ready. We're ready. We're not going to go down without a fight. I think it's redemption for our seniors. They want it bad, and there's still an open spot in that playoff race for us.
There is. There definitely is. I mean, you were 4 behind Donna, 3 behind the 4th place team.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on you've got one of the big boys out of the way now.
Yeah.
I mean, you gained ground overall. If
We did. And we didn't fare bad about against veterans, and I think if we play the way we played today, we're going to do good against veterans.
What major team go from playing a set to a set and a half to playing 3? I mean, perfect sets. What was the mental change?
That they know that this is their last round for most of them, because most part they are all seniors, and I told them, you do not want to live to that day where you regret not playing your hardest in that last game against Donna, in that last game against Brownsville Vets, because this is the last round. There is no more. You've got to go out there and leave it all on the court.
Right.
And they did.
Well, they were
absolutely
definitely
did.
as aggressive as I've ever seen. I've seen y'all about 6 times this year. They're definitely more aggressive, confident no matter what happened. I think Mika started them off by blocking everything.
Oh, yeah.
that
And
was
Erin,
there.
Erin was just an animal today, too.
She was not conservative at all when she swung.
No, and before she's always had that little intimidation from going up, because we used to call her in the net all the time. She put some down on the net that were just perfect, and I told her, just keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing.
I thought Bethany moved incredibly well. Can you call Mika over here?
Mika!
She can join us. Now, you see, I gave her advice before the match started. I said, Mika, look, you know my vertical, so this is how I want you to block people. And she said, who are you again? Mika, talk a little bit about, especially that first set, you were blocking things from other gyms. I mean, talk a little bit about your play and your teammates' play and how exciting this match was.
Well, practices before, I could tell that my blocks were off a little bit. So this game, like, I was really coming out here wanting to fix it. And the excitement, it was just up there. Like, we all came out wanting this game. Like, the first time we played them, we didn't. And, like, we didn't come out with the win. So that's what we were coming here for.
This was a perfectly played match. Strategy, everything. What were some of the things that Coach said to y'all leading up to this match and during this match that sticks in your brain right now?
Just to hold the rope and not give up. We needed to play the game that we know how to play.
Right. And did you feel Donna ever having some momentum against y'all in this match? Did you ever get worried?
No. I felt like we came out in this game and I felt like we had it. Like we had each other's backs and we were going to come out with a win.
Coach, you have 2 more years with this young lady right here. Mm-hmm. Is that okay with you? You don't mind?
No, I don't mind.
You okay with that?
If I could have 3 more, I'd have 3 more.
I'm going to try to take her to McAllen with my daughter when she goes up. I guess I'm going to have a fight with you on that one, huh?
You're not going to win it.
I'm not going to win that one. Coach, Mika, impressive performance. I was awestruck at, she has said all along, Coach said all along that y'all can play. Mm-hmm. I've seen y'all play, but then I've seen some breakdowns where the mental aspect of the game may not be there. I didn't see that, and y'all wowed me today. Y'all are gonna compete. You're there. Y'all are right there. Congratulations, Coach. Congratulations, Mika, on an awesome game.
Thank you, Henry.
All right, be good. Stay out of trouble. Don't celebrate too hard. Try to calm down and get your homework done tonight. Okay.
We will. Thank you all for coming out.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thanks. Okay.
I may come and see y'all again now.
Hey, you bet.
Hey, this is Henry Miller for RGV Athletes and for tigersports.us and Palm Harbor Homes. I got to tell you something. We talked about this at the football game. Palm Harbor Homes has exactly what I need because I'm going to be Winter Texan age soon.
Yep.
And I'm going to go there and I'm going to see what they have. I heard they have all sorts. They custom build.
They custom build. They've got something for every budget, from a 1-bedroom all the way up to your imagination.
Oh, I can imagine things, dude. So I can go there and just say, here's what I want. They're not going to laugh at me.
No,
they might laugh at me before, but
they've got a plan for every budget, every credit score. They've got a budget for everybody.
And I hear about them at every single sporting event that Donna and Mid-Valley teams are at. And where are they located? They're in Donna?
They're in Donna, right off the expressway.
Oh, they're right by the stadium, right? Or near there?
Right off of Victoria Road.
Victoria Road, okay.
Yeah, just before Victoria Road, right across the street from Victoria Palms Resort. The hotel. Yeah,
they get very big in the community. I hear about them all the time, so we're really appreciative of everything that they do. My name's Henry Miller. You'll be seeing me there within the next few months. I'm not going to divulge my age. But again, this is Henry. Enjoyed this. Watch this one over and over. Be aware, Mercedes Lady Tigers are going to make a run. Have a great night. God bless. Talk to you soon.